Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right. 118. What's that? Button.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
All right.
At the 31-yard line.
On the give, it's Johnson. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2 yards.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The Steelers.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the first down.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
On the quick, right? South. 118. What's up?
On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. 11. Hey.
Now, Stroud. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he will get into the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Back to 60. Back to 60. 65.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. A give, and here comes Harris. Past midfield to the 45. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 33 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion goes Cooks. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Headed left, buying time. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That one out wide for Kamara. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Okay, ready?
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19, 5.
A run. Here's Harris. And he's in! Touchdown Saints. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
Speed left, speed left. 18, what's that?
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. White Tony. 18.
Back to throw. Stroud. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 37 yards.
Out. First down.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again with Johnson. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey! 18. What's that? Hey!
Another run here with Johnson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Under. 118. What's that?
A run here with Johnson. And he's in! Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Saints 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. Jalen Ramsey. He is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He's taken down just shy of midfield.
15 yards on the play. That's good for the Saints.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. He'll drop to throw. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Now, faking the give. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a big number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the air one more time. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Going for it all. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1 yard.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Look at hot. Hey, south.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
11. 18. That's it. Hey, Uno Mars. White Tony. 19 Texas.
Throwing again from his own end zone. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Oh, hey. Uno. Look at hot.
Now Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
47-yard line.
Ready up. Come on, set, ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. On the run to the right. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Black, set.
On the give, it's Harris. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This one from 54 yards out. His kick is perfect. And the Saints will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
Ready. Cut, cut.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Down. Red, 38.
A play fake. They'll throw with Rattler. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. They get 18 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Set.
In motion goes Cooks. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. 33. Yellow.
In motion goes Cooks. It's a give now to Kamara. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Third and a yard.
Let's go now. Ready. Go. Set.
We'll try to run for it with Harris.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
Ready.
They snap it to Rattler. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
All right. Hey, 18. That's it. Down. 19 Texas. Hey.
On first and 10. Here's Stroud. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, Stroud. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Why Tony? Under. Buggy.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
They're on 27-yard line.
Ready. Striker. Black. 95. 12. 10. Black shot. Hut.
On first down, here's Rattler. A man left side, it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
Ready. 60 red. Ready.
Here's Rattler on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready. Yellow. 43. Ball red. Set.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Saints first down.
15 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
This is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
33. Yellow. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Black 40. Set.
They're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Now Rattler on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. He finds Austin with the ground. Crazy. He's still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg. So take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after the catch.
Chris Boswell.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, Rattler flush, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups.
Into space. And he will score. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff.
Alvin Kamara on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right.
On play action, Stroud. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Second and 10.
Here we go. Hey, south.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down.
11. Hey, uno. Why Tony?
To throw is Stroud. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
39-yard line.
Here we go. At 18.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go. 18. Outside. Look the high.
Stroud to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Third down, they need 5.
Bucky. 18. Outside. 19 seconds. Hey, south.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
So that's a big first down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
Flush to his right. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Ready. Here we go. Practice, 50, green. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Rattler. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Shotgun snap here for Rattler. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield. It's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain. At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready. 52 blue. Right. 97. Ready.
He'll try and run for this with Kamara. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up.
And the Saints, first down.
First down throw for Rattler. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Come to the line, needing 6 yards for a first down.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Set. Hut. Hut, hut.
They'll drop to throw. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to even the score late. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
Ow, what's that? What? 18. What's that? Hey, uno more.
Now, Stroud. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pick.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Here's second and 2.
Here we go. 18.
To throw, it's Stroud. This one grabbed by Austin. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Pass taken in by Johnson. And they're They're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
18, what's that? 2 jets. Hey, uno.
From the gun, here's Stroud.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
19 seconds. Buggy.
Second down throw for Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Alert the hot. Whoa. Rock to the right. Hey, uno Mars.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 19-yard line.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win this one. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This one he's got to have. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Wow, what's that? 18. That's it. 19 seconds. Hey, south. Hey, uno.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
19 Texas.
On second down, Stroud. This one intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
Ready.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now a first throw here in overtime. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Blue striker. Ready.
On second down, here's Rattler. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on, set. 6 cut.
Out of the gun, Rattler. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said and done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Saints going to use their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. The Saints will punt this one away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. Taken at the 19. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Project, that's this ain't what you want.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Look at hot. What ain't it? Why Tony?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6.
Oh, ready? 18. What's up? Hey, check one more.
Back to throw. Stroud. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Uno more. Hey, south. Under.
Here's Stroud. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. Ready.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Let's go. Cut.
On first down, right back to Harris. And he goes through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready. 45. 1. Set.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. And play will be stopped here. 10 seconds remaining in overtime as they call timeout. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now, a big spot coming here. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.